Hi everyone, welcome to our Philippine Island Nerium presentation. I call it the Nerium PI presentation. My name is John Downey. I'm a two-star national marketing director with my wife Vicki, and we've been building our Nerium business for about the last 6 years now. And we just love it, just having a great time. And in fact, we like it so much we ended up getting our kids. They've joined the team also. So our kids are both each building their businesses. They're both adults. We have a daughter and a son. And they love the freedom they get from building this business. It allows them to do some of the things they really love to do, some of the passions that they have. And they couldn't do it with a regular 9-to-5 job. So they're thrilled about that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen and we'll get right into the presentation. All right. So you guys recognize that. Let me see if I can get this to work here. There we go. Okay, so better with Nerium. We like to say better with Nerium because with Nerium we help you live a better life. Whatever it is that you want, you can probably find through Nerium. What if you could live the life you want? You can look better, feel better, live better. We have a plan for each of those. And we'll get more into that in a little bit here. And Nerium everyone's talking about Nerium. Look at all the publications that were mentioned in and were talked about. And the reason why we're talked about it is because we have products that work. We can prove that these work because we prove it in science. And we'll get more into that. We'll get into a little bit of the science later. But it's because we have these products that work that were talked about in so many recognizable publications. As you can see here, on the left is our founder and CEO, Jeff Olson. He's the author of The Slight Edge, The Nerium Rhythm. He's also the founder of the Live Happy movement. And when you get started, you'll get a copy of that Slight Edge book, and I recommend reading that right away. It's not a book about Nerium, it's a book about life philosophy. So if you read that book and you understand what the Slight Edge is, it will make you a better person in every part of your life. Work, family, friends, your Nerium business, everything. You'll be a better person. You can also see in the middle of the screen there that we give back to charity. And that's something that we've done since day one. And it's very important to us and very important to Nerium, and it'll continue to be important. That's a big part of what we do. And on the far right, you can see that Inc. magazine, and that's a magazine here in the United States. They track privately held companies in the US. And they ranked us #1 as America's fastest growing privately held company in our category. You can also see we've broken a ton of rules. We've broken a ton of records. We did over $100 million in sales in our first year. And then you can see there in 5 years, $1.5 billion. That's almost unheard of. And on the bottom of the screen, you can see the countries that we're fully open in. And as it says, they're still expanding, which of course with the Philippine Islands, we're still expanding and we're excited about that. You know, you can have the best product, the greatest customer service in the world, but if you're not in the right space, it's never going to be profitable. And that's one thing that Nerium looks out for us in, is they are involved in the biggest spaces that they can possibly be in, and they're growing. So it's not just a space now that's big, but it's going to continue to grow. So there's a huge future in it. And you can see all those numbers are in billions of US dollars. 91, 542, 116, and that 999, you might as well say it's $1 trillion, the beauty and anti-aging space. $1 trillion, that's crazy. Wouldn't it be nice just to get a small percentage of that, just a part of that? And that's what we have. And you can see here, skincare, we have daily routine. That's things that people will use every day. Targeted boosters that target specific areas and body treatments. These here are our daily routine items. These are things you're going to use every day. It's a cleanser that's both water and oil based, which I don't know of anybody doing that. You can mix oil and water in one cleanser, but you can get it all done in one. So it's one step. And then in the center there, you can see that gray bottle is kind of what we started with. That was our night treatment. And then in the background is the day cream. And these are all clinically proven to work. It's not just claims that I'm making or claims that Nerium's making, but all of these claims we've proven that we reduce the appearance of wrinkles and discoloration. We reduce fine lines and the emerging lines, the lines that haven't yet reached the surface of your skin, but someday will. It will help reduce those. It tightens and firms your skin, improves the texture and tone, increases moisture, it detoxes your skin. It does all these things, and we can prove it in science. Because what Nerium did was Nerium spent the money and took the time to do clinical trials, which most other skincare companies don't do that. They don't want to spend the money, and they don't want to take the time to make those trials. We do, and the trials aren't our trials. They're trials by a third party. So they're better believed, right? It's not something that we're coming up with. It's a third party that's not involved with Nerium that's doing these trials. And you can see some of the patented products that are involved in our products. TC3 Armor, SIG 1273, Sal 14, C3C. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but just know that there's a lot of patented elements in all of our products that helps protect them from being copied. And these are those targeted boosters. You can see on the left there, that's our hydrogel patches. They're great if you've had a late night, if maybe you haven't slept well the night before, but you want to look your best the next day. You've had a long plane flight, or you're just tired. You know how the under your eye area looks. And you may just need a quick pick-me-up. This is great for that. You can put those hydrogel patches on, and 20 minutes later, you'll look so much better, and you'll feel a lot better too. And then on the other side of the screen there, it's age-defying eye serum. This works both instantly and over time. So if you put this on, you'll see results within minutes. And then over time, it will help to reduce the dark circles and the puffiness under your eyes and the crow's feet. It's amazing what this does. And then we have our Luma Boost Brightening and Shield. You can see there, it affects the discoloration and brightens the skin. And it does it because it uses vitamin C and niacinamide. And what's interesting about what Nerium's done is it's been proven that vitamin C is one of the best things you can put on your skin. The problem with vitamin C, though, is it degrades quickly. It oxidizes very quickly once it's exposed. And what Nerium has done is they've come up with a really unique packaging where the vitamin C is held in its own container where it's kept from the air, and then when you go to use it, it breaks internally and it mixes the product. And the brand partner that invited you to this presentation can actually show you. You can see in the bottle where it mixes, and it's really interesting. But that keeps this product super fresh for you, because other products that you buy at a store could have been sitting on the shelf for months, and that vitamin C doesn't have the potency that it should have. With Nerium, you know you're getting a fresh product. Our body treatments, we're one of the first to come out with a probiotic and prebiotic skin lotion. And that's our Prolistic Skin Balancing Lotion there. And you can see what it's doing for the skin. It's going to help moisturize your skin, and it's going to help make your skin so much healthier, because it's going to replenish the good bacteria that your skin needs to be healthy. And then we have our Firming Body Contour Cream. It reduces the appearance of cellulite and firms and tightens the skin. And you can see those photos. And again, the brand partner that invited you can show you many, many before and after photos, so you can see what it's doing for people and how it's helping them, and really just helping them give back their confidence. Because I know a lot of people, as they're getting older, as life happens to them, they lose confidence in their appearance, and this is helping to restore that. And these are some of our wellness products. As you can see here, we have brain health, gut health, quite a few things. The interesting one here that I want to talk about real quick is the one in the upper left. It's the EHT, the brain health supplement that we have. That came from Princeton University, Signum Biosciences, which is the research laboratory at Princeton University. 20 years of research into that one product right there. It's amazing. And it wasn't just Princeton University. It was a collaboration with several other universities and some really well-known research partners that all collaborated to come up with that product, and we have the exclusive rights to that product. You can only get those through Nerium. Now we're going to talk a little bit about business. And I know you've all seen it. The business is changing, and it's changed so much here in the United States, and it's changing all over the world. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, but it's really changing. And one of the things, like streaming movies, everybody's going to Netflix now, or Amazon Prime, or whatever it is. And you can see all those companies that are very recognizable. Really, online shopping is where it's at now. Brick and mortar stores here in the US are closing every day. And some of the biggest names are closing, and it's putting thousands upon thousands of people out of work because most people are ordering online. They're clicking and ordering instead of going to the store. And Nerium recognized that, and that's why we have an e-commerce model. We have a set business platform. We've had it for 7 years. It works. We know it works. It's been proven, and it's part of how business is going to be done. And it's going to continue to be. We're going to continue this type of business in the future. I don't think you're going to see a lot of these stores opening up anymore. And if they do, it's very risky. So which business path is right for you? Traditional business spends a lot of money on advertising, and Nerium doesn't. We don't advertise on television. We don't advertise on the radio. So that money is given back to us as brand partners in our compensation plan. We already talked about brick and mortar stores closing. You can see the corporate ladder structure. If you look at the upper figure, your boss, the company owner's up at the top. Chances are you're not going to surpass your boss or the business owner in your income, in your benefits. You're kind of stuck where you are. Maybe you'll get a few raises here and there, but you're not going to pass them. With Nerium, our business model is set. You can be anywhere you want. You can make as little or as much as you want. It's all up to you because it's your business. Again, with traditional business, it's linear income. You trade hours for dollars, right? You go to work, and if you want to make more money, you have to make more money working overtime, maybe working weekends, but it's just trading hours for dollars. And the money with Nerium, it's not. It's a leveraged residual income. And what I mean by that is the work that I did a month ago, I still get paid on. The work that Vicki and I did 2 months ago, we still get paid on. It's residual, it's leveraged, it's not linear any longer. And I've had regular jobs. I still have a regular job right now that I'm go to work at. And excuse me, when I work, I have to trade hours for dollars. If I want to make more money, I have to work overtime. And the overtime that I would have to work, let's say if I worked overtime this week, next week I don't get paid again on it. I only get paid the one time. So that's important. If you really want to have financial freedom and time freedom, you have to figure a way to get residual leveraged income. So getting started, you can get started today. There's 3 packs there that we show. The one that's probably the best value, or definitely is the best value, is the one on the far right. It's the Premier Builder Pack. If you want to build a business, that's why it's called that, and that's the best chances you're going to have at building a large business or building a large organization. The regular Builder Pack is a great way to get started also. And then we have the Starter Pack. The Starter Pack gives you a little bit of each product so you can try it, because you want to know what every one of your products that you have in your business is like. So that gives you that. But the Premier Builder Pack is really the way to go, because you can see you get a lot more product, and that's how we build our business, is we sample out the product. So they're kind of like your little employees. So could you imagine opening up, a McDonald's and you didn't have any employees? It'd be tough to make money. So instead, this is opening up your McDonald's with a lot of employees. Get them out working for you, hand them out, share them with your family and friends, and you'll see that it'll build your business so much quicker. All the kits come with marketing materials. It comes with your own personalized website. You have a back office that you can generate reports from. There's online training that you can access. And what's nice about the online training is you can learn as you go along and at your pace and at your convenience, because it's all done, most of that's done online. And then you get a free 30-day subscription to our Nerium Edge, and we'll talk about that in a little bit here too. So with your Nerium business, you can have all these things. Nerium has a Nerium Gives Back where you get free samples. And the free samples, that's, again, ways to share our product, because we don't advertise, Nerium doesn't advertise, so that's kind of like our advertising, and you get those for free. We also have a 3-year free program where you can get your own personal product for free. There's so many ways to earn. When you see the compensation plan and we start to understand the compensation plan, there's so many different ways to earn money, whether you want to do it by having customers or you want to do it by building an organization, or you can do both. And that's what Vicki and I do. We do both of those. And we get paid about 5 times a month, because you get paid every week and you also get paid monthly. And then there's the incentive trips. We'll talk about those in a little bit here. And this is your own business platform. So you get to work when you want to work and how quickly you want to work. This is that Nerium Edge system that I was talking about earlier. It's basically all of our training. You can send samples out through it. You can send samples right from your phone. that will go out. It's almost like having your own personal assistant. So if you have someone you want to send a sample to, you can do it right from your phone. You can do it from a tablet. You can do it from a computer. It's very easy. It has a great email system, so you'll never forget to communicate with one of your customers or one of your team members again, because it'll remind you. And then here, I'll just show you real quick through this, is getting off to a fast start. Basically, we have a plan for you to earn your money back in the first month. And what we're trying to do is get you not only to earn your money back, and you can see here, and the brand partner who invited you can go over this in detail with you and give you a copy of this for you to see. But we want you to not only earn your money back in the first month, but that gets you in a profit mode. Because if you've earned your money back that you've invested in your own business, then all the dollars you make after that is just pure profit for you. And that's what we want to get you into, is that profit mode, and also get you to the free car, because we have a great luxury car bonus. And if you don't, let's say you already have an Audi or you have the car of your dreams, you can take the cash instead. Most people take the new Audi because it's a lot of fun to drive a car that you don't have to pay for. And then we have our incentive trips. These are some of the best trips. Actually, I shouldn't say some of, they are the best trips that I've ever been on in my life. And my wife and I go to these, and it's all paid for by Nerium. They're 5-star trips. They are incredible. And really, if you haven't been on one, it's so hard to describe how nice they are. But you'll feel like kings and queens. So you can live the life you want. Look better, feel better, live better with Nerium. It's truly a great company that I know Vicki and I we're so happy to be involved in this company, and we're so happy to have met the people that we've met. And we can't wait to meet you guys, and we can't wait to take a trip to the Philippine Islands and see your beautiful part of the world, because I've seen pictures, I've never been there, and that's one of our destinations that we'd love to go to. So get back with the brand partner who invited you, let them answer all your questions. You know, there's one thing about this, and a lot of business has to do with timing. And that's what I found in my lifetime, because I've owned a couple of different businesses, and it's always about timing. And this one was finally a business that we were at the right time and the right place for, just like you guys. Because my wife and I got started 6 years ago in Nerium. Nerium's been in business for 7 years. But when we saw it, we didn't see it at the very, very beginning like you guys are. You guys, we're in pre-launch for the Philippine Islands. So you guys are seeing this during that pre-launch. And I'll tell you, this is not one of those ships you want to see sail away without you on it, because you're only going to get this opportunity once. You only have the ability to be a part of this one time, and you don't want to pass it up. And what's cool too is the first 2,000 brand partners will be recognized as founders. So again, you really want to be a part of that. So get with the brand partner who invited you, let them answer your questions, and hope to see you soon. You guys take care.